Here is how LGBTQ History Month started and why it matters. In 1994, a Missouri high school teacher named Rodney Wilson, the first out public school teacher in the state, wanted to give students better access to LGBTQ+ history, as well as more role models with whom they could identify. He established a planning committee with LGBTQ+ leaders from around the country, and from there, Gay and Lesbian History Month was born. The group selected October for what would ultimately become LGBTQ+ History Month because the school would be in session. October is also when we celebrate National Coming Out Day on the 11th. The two LGBTQ+ marches on Washington in 1979 and 1987 also took place in October. In 1995, the National Education Association passed a resolution officially recognizing it as a commemorative month. In 2006, the civil rights organization Equality Forum became the official organizer and promoter of the month. Each year, Equality Forum selects 31 icons to honor, one for each day. Today, as conservatives continue their widespread attacks on the rights of LGBTQ+ students, LGBTQ+ History Month feels more crucial than ever, serving to remind LGBTQ+ youth people that they are part of a long, storied history of strength, resilience, and bravery. And I think that's great that we pause as a news station here to remember why this all takes place. The history of the history of our people, the history of our kind is very important. And
of the fight.
Right. And the fact that it began in a high school, where really that's where progress happens.
I wonder what's going on in Florida's high schools today. Oh, wait. No.
Nothing like this.
Well, you know, the students are making noise, and you know, there was a Supreme Court or a court decision that came down today regarding the lawsuit against the governor and the quote-unquote "Don't Say Gay" bill, and the judge ruled in the state's favor.
Yeah, I actually had some friends that were involved with the case. I know it was seen as somewhat of a defeat. However, you know, again, in legalese, you know, bringing these cases up sometimes is not to win, but to be visible about the issue to begin with. So I think that's a win.
And to continue to push on.
And to continue to fight.
Yeah.
I love the Equality Forum, the leaders. We've been posting a lot of those on the LGBTQ Council Facebook page to commemorate them, and we try to make history a big part of what the council does to even track the LGBTQ history in Hollywood and beyond as part of one of the missions to keep telling those stories. So I love this.
You know, and one of the things for me that October has always been important for LGBT month is sometimes I'm a little critical of June. And June has dramatic visibility of the entire year, of course. Ad nauseum, we do in the 3 months leading up to June, every trope that every business on the planet, they paint a rainbow on something and say, okay, you know, here's your lunchbox, or here's your condoms, or whatever it is that is being sold. Okay. That's what June has turned out to be in terms of pride parades and celebrations, and there's a place for that. October is very different, in my opinion. History Month allows us to have a month-long focus on community, but the who has been important to us, why it's been important to us. And so as a result, it gives us an opportunity to at least counterbalance our craziness of June, of something that is also very important to us. And so that doesn't mean that June's not important, because we want to have fun, but we also have this to be able to say, here are the people and the reasons why our community is so vibrant and why we should be celebrating when we get to June. So right now we're showing all of that, and then we'll count down to our next celebration in June.
And as a history student, a young history student, I know we can benefit from that in our schools right now.
Absolutely.
History is being stripped from the books. So it's important that we commemorate those who fought this fight a long time ago and continue that fight going forward.
Amen.
LGBTQ+ news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ+ community.